Alright, welcome back.
Hola, senor.
Hola, senor. I totally forgot what we were talking about last part. It hasn't even been that long.
You were talking about Remember Me.
Oh, yeah. I kind of hit my point on that, though, so I guess
Then
that's the end of
you
that.
started talking about something else, and I forgot what that was.
Oh, well. I'm sure it wasn't important then.
Yeah, probably not.
Literally the one person in the comments. It's just like, no, what was it about? It was this thing. You were talking about blank. What the fuck was it? Man. Life of Us.
Strange of Life.
Strange of Life. Life is Strange is just second story, I think, is finished.
Yeah, episode 2 or whatever it's called.
Yeah,
not episode 2, game 2.
Yeah, it's finished fully now. So I think I'm waiting for a box set to come out of that. Maybe. Kind of lost track.
Yeah, we'll see.
I know they put out a free demo, which is a prelogue to the story, which I have on my PC that I can't play because it's not powerful enough.
Really? This thing's not powerful enough to play it?
This thing actually is it's one graphics card away from being able to play literally every game on the fucking market, actually.
Okay.
But I don't have a graphics card, so it seems incredibly underpowered.
Okay. Because I'm like, my gaming laptop can play games, and I'm like, oh wait.
To give you an idea, this PC, which is only running a Core i7, which at this point is old tech, because there's the Core i9, which is even more powerful CPU, I can play Resident Evil 3 Remake on this PC at 30 frames a second, with graphics all set to as low as possible. But, and set to 720p. But, for the fact that there's no graphics card in there, and the game is literally hey, if you don't have at least 5 gigs of VRAM, you're not going to be able to play this without glitches. It can play it without glitches.
Boo-ba-da-boo. I got the rooster. It seems he's very friendly.
It is. If I didn't give a shit and I crank the graphics all the way up, it can play it at an inconsistent 30.
Nice.
In between 20 and 30.
We love an inconsistent 30.
And that's graphics as low as possible, but 1080p. But the minute you drop that shit down to 720p, it runs perfect frame rate. There's not even a single dip. And I'm just it's pretty good considering the fact that this game is literally yeah, so minimum requirement, you're gonna need a fucking, you're gonna at least need a 1060 graphics card.
1844 HG60i.
And I'm just I'm gonna run it on an Intel chip with integrated graphics built into the CPU and just see if it runs.
I love it because the gaming laptop I had wasn't the most powerful, but it still was it could play some games. And then I'd be playing them, and he'd be like, your computer is not powerful enough. And then I'd play the games, and it's just it still works.
Yeah, it's still fine. Can you believe that this game doesn't run at a consistent 60 frames per second? Literally everyone on a budget, yes. Yes, I can.
I hate the internet.
I love how butthurt people get about that, too.
It's not on 60 frames per second.
How is this not running at 60? And I'm because it's hard to run shit at 60.
What
don't you understand about that?
At 60.
You do realize that running a game at 60 instead of 30 means that the game is rendering at double the amount of times that it needs to render. Which means your computer needs double the amount of power to do it. It's basic fucking math.
Well, Chris, you forgot you live in America, where the number of literacy is incredibly low.
Yeah, true. This is true. But I always find shit like that so funny because I'm just it seems incredibly obvious. If you can run shit perfectly at 30 frames, just barely runs at 30 frames, and you run it at 60, that hardware needs to be twice as powerful because it's running that shot twice as many times a second. If you want it to run at 90 frames a second, now it needs to be 3 times as powerful. If you want to run it at 120, it has to be 4 times as powerful.
People on the internet
like,
are terrible.
I don't understand how people don't understand how this works.
I hate people so much.
Also, I can't wait for all the people that are just like, finally got the Xbox Series X. I'm able to run my games at 120 frames a second on my TV that only shows 60 frames a second. God, I'm smart.
Are you saying that the TVs are not powerful enough to run the games properly?
It's not that they're not powerful enough. It's that TVs have a set 60 frame refresh rate because they run at 60 hertz.
So what you're telling me is you need a gaming PC monitor to be able to run the games properly?
Yes, you would actually need a PC monitor to run the games at their higher resolutions. Unless TV companies suddenly all decide, hey, we should make TVs that run at a higher refresh rate. Which I doubt will happen anytime soon. You got the bird. You know what's funny? I was just about to say the bird key, and then it actually popped up as the bird key, and I'm like, oh, well, okay. I guess so.
I guess so.
You, like, get to the end of your run, you're like, fucking chicken.
Yeah, well, it doesn't let you cross unless you have nothing in your hand.
Just throw it. Just like, Midna? No. Bird Girl from fucking Wind Waker.
Midna.
Midna?
I think, no, it's not Midna.
No, it's not Midna.
I know who you're
Midna's
talking
the weird alien girl who everyone is a little too close to nowadays.
Oh, boy!
It's...
I know who you're talking about.
It's bird. Everyone
I know who you're
remembers
talking
Bird Girl
about.
from the Bird Island in Wind Waker, right? Of course you do. Write in the comments what her name is.
Thanks, Internet.
Thanks, Internet. Also, like, comment, and subscribe, especially if you're really infuriated that I can't remember her name. That's a double subscription. Go into your friend's account, hack into it, and subscribe for them. They'll regret you. They'll question your friendship later, but also they won't regret it. Maybe, I don't know.
Then again, I don't even think you've really fully played through that game. So,
no, I never fully played through it. I do have it though. It's on my list of things to eventually play at some point when I have time. Which is a long list.
What am I trying to say? Do you have the Wii U version?
No. I want to pick it up, though. I have the original GameCube version.
Because I would replay it, but I want to play through the Wii U version so I don't have to deal with as much of the tedious bullshit as the GameCube version.
That's not how that works, Eric. You play through the GameCube version to remember why all that shit was tedious bullshit. That way when you play the new one, you're like, oh, this is so much better.
Oh, I already know. I already remember why it's so much better, Chris. Because it removes a lot of the tedious bullshit.
No, Derek, you don't appreciate it until you've really, really felt the experience. You gotta really grind it into your brain of like, yes, I remember what no one remembers.
I remember. Because no one can count higher than 5.
Oh, man. Yeah, I don't know. I want to play the GameCube one at some point. I have it for a reason. And I have a GameCube for a reason. So I should probably use those things.
I get it.
I don't have a lot of... Actually, no, I don't have a lot of GameCube games. It's one of those things, it's like, I don't have a lot of GameCube games. And again, no, I don't have a lot of GameCube games.
But we play it most likely on the Wii because graphics. Not graphics.
Wait, you mean Wii or Wii U?
The Wii.
Oh, okay.
Because it renders things better or something like that?
Only if you have the better cables.
Yes.
Which I don't. I want to get a pair, though. I just haven't done it yet. Fucking, technically, it would look better on the GameCube than it would my Wii. Because my Wii still runs on composite cables, but my GameCube actually runs on S-Video.
Huh.
So, it would actually look better on the GameCube.
Interesting.
Picture quality-wise. It would look really great if we emulated it on the Wii U and forced the 48p progressive widescan through an actual HDMI cable at its highest quality while forcing widescreen. So it actually looks like a widescreen game, even though it's not.
But at that point...
We could do that, Derek.
But at that point, wouldn't it just be easier to play 3-Make?
Well,
yes, but...
Well, yes, but I don't own the remake, so technically I can do this legally.
I love it because I know it's coming. The yes, but.
Yes, but. It's true, though. The one that's really, like... Speaking of remakes that I have is, I have the Twilight Princess remake for the Wii U, but I've never opened it. Like it's still sealed. So I'm
And you never will open it.
no, I probably will eventually when I actually like want to play it. But
I have
like
it for the game. I have Twilight Princess for the GameCube.
well, that's the thing is I've been playing the GameCube version modded up into HD on my Wii U instead of just playing the HD remake that I fucking own that sits on the shelf. Because I'm just like, you know, this is already pre-installed. I just fucking. I play with a GameCube controller. It was like how it was meant to be played, I suppose. I'll just keep doing this. It looks really good though. It looks pretty much on par with the Wii U remake, except for the remake has a little bit more lighting effects and particles and shit.
Yeah.
But pretty much it looks the fucking same.
It was something you had told me at one point, which was like, Nintendo doesn't make new games. They just rehash old ones and then sell it to you for the same price.
Yes. They sure shit do, Derek. They sure shit do. Why do you think they had a virtual console where you can buy their old games on the Wii, Wii U, and Nintendo Switch, except that none of your games transfer over between consoles? Buy them again, asshole.
So messed up.
Are we going to the Windfish's lair?
Yeah, we're going to the second to last dungeon.
Wow.
The bird temple.
Oh, the bird one. I remember this one, actually. Bird's like, I want to see my dad.
I want to see my dad!
And he's like, shut up, Bird.
He follows us the whole dungeon.
Does it really?
I don't remember. I think so.
No.
No.
Oh, he follows us the whole dungeon. Really?
I don't fucking remember.
Derek, man, getting my hopes up like I'm a fucking child on Christmas. All the time. All the time. This dude.
This dude is dead.
Ah, yes, this was the wrong way to go. I see now, game.
I see. I'm glad you made it painfully clear for me.
Ow! That would hurt a lot. Like, if you landed taint first onto the fucking spikes, I think I'd jump too. Like, Link, I'd be like, ah! Ow! Fuck!
So there's a key here, and there's a locked door there,
But you want to go to the... No, you want to go to the locked door up this way. Oh, yeah. I remember how this shit works. Going... Okay. I believe in you.
I don't.
I believe in the me that believes in you.
We're log on and my drill is the drill that pierces the heavens.
Yes. Which is getting another episode.
Another what?
I'm
Another
kidding.
season?
I'm kidding, it's not.
What?
The people... Wait, did Studio Trigger make that? I'm not sure, actually, now.
Okay.
I think Studio Trigger made that. I might be wrong. But, if they did, they're making a new show called SSSS.
SSX.
Something. Like, it's literally just called SSSS.
Great.
Gurren something. Or not Gurren,
Gurren
but like mech battle or bullshit or some dumb shit. You know that video I sent you of the dude who uses the air compressor on the fucking mouse pad and it made the tits bigger on the mouse pad?
Yes.
Remember I sent that? That's actually from Studio Trigger. Like, that's their official anime. That's their official, like, YouTube channel. Yeah. Like, they stream, and they also upload clips from their streams onto YouTube now. So they'll just, like, stream themselves animating shows and shit, and that's just something one of them did one day. It was just like, yeah, so we found out about this shit. And he's like... And they clipped it and put it on the channel, on the YouTube channel.
It's so dumb, I love it.
That was when I sent it to you. I was gonna add that and then totally forgot to point that in later.
But no, it's even better. You telling me it later.
Yeah, like it's their actual animation studio just being like, huh. Studio Trigger's weird to me though, because they make really good animated stuff, but I'm also like. I don't know why you thought that would work.
I don't know why either.
It's but they make really good animated stuff. The problem is that I don't like most of their stuff.
Get it? Boo-ba-da-boo-ba-da-boo.
But my clothes are a weapon. They transform and magical girl bullshit. I don't know, whatever.
Whatever.
Also, I love that the members of the studio literally have a mouse pad of the character they made for the show that they created in the office that they do work on.
You like the weird looking Kirby thing?
Statements. No, that's not Kirby.
Ah.
That's Curb.
It's Curb?
Yeah, that's Curb. No license is right for Kirby. That's Curb.
It's legally distinct, right?
He's legally distinct, which is the best kind of distinct. Like my two new favorite fighting game characters, Ryu and Grin. No, what is it? No, Caillou and Crin. Caillou and Kin. They're both legally distinct, which is my favorite kind of distinct.
Caillou! That was a weird show.
Caillou is the one about the Chinese cat, right?
No.
No?
It was about Kid. The bald kid.
Oh, yeah, the one that really deserved to get his ass beat in.
Yeah, I'm glad you agree with me there.
Does anyone like Caillou? I don't know anyone who likes Caillou.
Somebody was like, yeah, it was a good show. And I'm like, I don't think we're talking about the same show anymore.
Yeah, no, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. Which one was the one about the Chinese cat girl? Or cat girl, cats.
I don't know. I remember what you're talking about, though.
It was like Meow Kailan or some shit? I don't know.
I don't remember what it was called, but they were like Chinese cats, and they were like the
emperors
emperors or something.
Yeah, they were the emperor's cats. I think it was Meow. Meow Kailan or something. Meow Kailan. I'm not sure how it was supposed to be pronounced. That one was pretty good. I remember liking that one. None of them will beat the greatest kids show of all time, though. The Upside Down Show. Which is a show that whenever I bring up, people are like, the fuck is that? And I'm like, it was a kid show, but it was a kid show made by two stand-up comedians that normally don't make kid-related content, and it's a fucking riot.
Yeah.
Because they went to school for... It seems like such a weird thing. They went to school for miming? Like, they're professional mimes.
Yes.
And God, are they fucking good at it. But they'll just have, like, tons of shots like that where they'll just, like, walk down fake staircases, like, into a couch and shit in the show.
I remember it now.
This is ridiculous.
It all makes sense now. Everything I know is a lie.
Everything I know is a lie. But the show's really funny. Though now, if I want to get people to watch their shit, I just show them their live stand-up shit, because it's way funnier. But I remember watching it as a kid and being like, this is actually
pretty funny.
Pretty fucking good. And I was not the age demographic. I was too old for the age demographic of that show. And I was still like, this is still pretty funny. I think most of it was me just being blown away by how fucking good they were at being mimes.
Most likely.
They're fucking talented.
Okay. Go down here. Take a turn. Take a left at the side crossroads.
Die monster, you don't belong in
Die
this
monster, you don't belong in this world.
Take a left turn in Albuquerque. Wrong, Albuquerque.
That's not the right way.
Oh, good save.
Okay, good. I'm glad I remembered. But can I look at that? Yeah, I can do that. That's what I have to do. And I have to take this ball with me.
I'm glad you're figuring it out. Throw it at the pillar. Yeah. Oh boy, my favorite. I'm kidding, it's Derek's favorite. Derek is so bad at these. I honestly, I'm not sure how Derek is so bad at this. There we go. Jesus. If we had a webcam, every time Derek fucks one of those up, you'd just see the look on my face of like, fucking
Why?
really? How? How do you do it? Should have just thrown that in anger. I bet you could have hit that pillar without going in.
Maybe.
I bet you could have.
Never will know.
That's true. It's hard to know when you've already fucked it. No.
You've already fucked it up, bitch!
Can you jump on those, by the way?
No.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't think so. I just wanted to make sure. Irby! Nightmare in Dreamland.
Nightmare in Dreamland.
Irby! Nightmare in your Dreamland. And Kirby murders you.
I'm gonna look over here.
It's my favorite boss fight. Spooky boss fight. Shield, 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 shield.
Honestly, at this point, it just seems like this is a little stupid and not how you're supposed to do it.
Shield, 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 shield. This is exactly how you're supposed to do it, Derek.
I know. I know.
In a way that makes you question, why am I doing this? I like that Link's first thought process, by the way, for getting this dungeon done is just like, if I destroy all the support of the upper floor, then it will come crashing down on top of me. Thus, I'll be able to get to the top of it. And it's like, Link, I think you're missing the whole on top of you part of that.
That one there. Oh, that one. Oh yeah, that's how we do it. Now I have to...
You have to go back around.
Yeah.
What goes around, goes
Comes
around,
around.
goes around, don't go and make it back around, yes. Justin Timberlake is my favorite cancer of the music industry. Like, no matter how many times you think you've gotten rid of him, he just comes back with a new song.
That was two. Did I sense some actual hostility there, Chris?
No, I actually like a lot of his music. I just think it's really funny because whenever you're like, oh, I guess Justin Timberlake's done making music, and then like he'll come out with another song like 2 years later, and you're like, I guess he's not. I don't know.
This guy again.
So, I forget who I was talking about. It was like, I'm like, yeah, he's like the cancer of the music industry, or like the glitter of the music industry. Every time you think you're done with him, he comes back. You did it! In the first try, too. Look at that.
I got a chest!
Now go get it. I see the problem.
Do ya? Do ya?
That'll teach that ball. Oh, ball, new trick. Are we gonna get this cutscene every time?
Until I kill him, yes.
Can you kill him even?
Yep.
Oh, okay, fair enough. That was a lot easier than I thought it would be. It's because we have the damage buff.
Yes.
Oh, I get it now. I almost care.
No, you don't. Don't lie to me.
I know. Oh, did you not put it in a bottle? Actually, are both your bottles full?
I believe so.
Yeah. Okay, fair enough. Oh boy, another thing in my way. Yee.
Yee.
Ow. I shall teach you the true meaning of pain.
Ah, yes, that's what I can do.
You can ba-bomb? Ah, Derek. Look at you putting 2 and 2 together.
I had forgotten. Because I am too elite sauce.
Oh, I consider that. That's a very good point. I almost am not tired. It's like I'm almost not tired. What is sleep, man? Besides a miserable pile of secrets, but enough talk.
Have at thee.
You got the thing?
I got the reflecting shield. I can turn back beams.
Oh, that's good for those dudes who disappear with their stupid bullshit.
Yep.
Yeah, I know what that fucking... I'm killing it today. I'm killing it today. What if?
They were, yeah. So I need to do that. And then I need to go up, and then I need to jump down, and then I need to go up, and down, and not in a fun way.
Could be in a fun way if you wanted it to be.
God damn it, I'm stupid!
It's okay, Derek. At least you're aware you're stupid. And now you go down. Alright, with this, we're going to pick it up in the next part. We'll see you guys then. Peace.